Hey guys, Carlo here. Today we're gonna talk about how to do an email teaser and what is the main purpose of one. So basically the most important thing guys is that an email teaser is not meant to sell people. It's meant for to make them click a link, to see a video, to go to a sales page, to see an article, to see your Facebook group, your profile, to see anything, but you don't need to sell them. You don't need a long sales page, because I see it so much. I see long as emails that no one ever reads. They might convert, but not so much. That's the work of the sales page, of the video sales process, of the funnel, of other things. So the power of email teasers is getting people interested, arise their curiosity so they want to click and see what you have for them and then make the sale. So first what I did is I came into Clickbank, where you can see some offers, some affiliate offers, and every sale that you make you get a commission, and they are proven video sales message. There are proven sales letters that they already sell. So you search them for popularity and you know that they are proven and they sell. So I found this one that it's called Stop Back Pain and Sciatica. And I liked it very much and I started doing the email. So I'm gonna show you the exact structure. What do I do step by step? What are my mistakes? What do I search in Google in order to have it? How do I edit it? And the final product. So first is the subject. That's the most important thing. Just like a headline, if no one ever gets like curiosity from your subject, they're not gonna click and it's not gonna worth anything. So I've seen that the most powerful subjects are the ones that are short and concise, and often they're phrased in the form of a question. I just thought like, what are the kind of emails that I mostly click on? Are the ones that are from like a boring thing, a boring statement, or the ones that are like a question? Because I'm in my phone, I see a question like, oh, I relate to this, so I click. So your purpose, guys, is to get the right people to click. You don't want everyone to click. I'm gonna say it again. You don't want every single person of your email list to click. You just want the right ones to click. You just want the ones that are gonna buy to click, and the ones don't click. So that's the main purpose. So what I do with the subject is that I force myself to write at least 10, to write a lot of the subjects that I can, because I know that each one's gonna get better. Even if it's like this pretty much the same but with a different word, there's like a magic thing in just writing again and again and again until you get the perfect one, like the best one you can do. So, tired of having back pain? Worried about chronic back pain? I've worked in the health niche before, so I know that chronic, it's like a word that arises so much emotion, because it means that that it's something that you're gonna have for a long period of time, for your whole life. Or a lot of people just give up when they hit like chronic pain or chronic illness. They just give up because they think they are meant to have that until they die. So chronic pain work, the word chronic, is your back pain only getting worse? Would I click this? Maybe. Stop low back pain and sciatica. This word sciatica, the psychology behind it is that you might not know the meaning, but if you have back pain and you see the word, you think like, okay, this word, this different word, it not only arises my curiosity, but it makes me think that maybe that's my answer. That's the thing that I need to know. And because it's related to back pain, you couldn't just send a subject saying like, hey, stop sciatica, because they're not going to understand. You need to put it in context, so you feel like maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the one thing that I haven't considered in all this year of back pain. Maybe that's the golden nugget. That's the answer that I need. So you arise their curiosity with this weird word. I seen it everywhere. The people with sales letters, with subject lines, they use like these weird words that they just arise some curiosity, and that's the psychology behind that. And then you can see the one seated stretch that changed my life. I don't like this that much because it doesn't acknowledge back pain, the word back pain per se, but maybe if it's like a warm or like a hot audience, it can work because they already know you. They know that you're gonna get them like emails related to back pain. And the new seated stretch technique for chronic back pain. So first, subject, then you need to introduce yourself and tell them like, hey, and here I use like a silly example, like, hey, back painers, like if I'm relating to them as a community, like a community of people that have back pain, like, hey, back painers. Or you can use your first name. In some email softwares, well, in the majority of them, this one is called Active Campaign. They let you put like any info that you put in the list, so it's more personalized. They feel like it's related to me, like, okay, he's talking to me. And then you need to introduce yourself and tell them where you come from. So Carlo here from Back to Life, which was this place. They were called Back to Life Offer. So they already know where you came from and they can trust you. The important thing here, guys, the key here is to make them feel they're part of a community. They're part of something, a tribe, something that is important and that it's exclusive in a way, personal and exclusive. And then I put like something that it's shocking, that it's really interesting, that arises some curiosity. The key here, guys, is to use bolded letters and put it in the center, so it's way easier to read. Because I see so much videos there, they just, hey, and they put like a block, like a huge block of letters, and just there you're going like, I'm not gonna read this ever. Like, it had to be really, really, really good, or someone that I really, really trust, that I know they write so long in order for me to read it. But if you're a normal person and you're there in Starbucks and you're like going through your phone, you're not gonna see it. So you need to put it bolded and in the middle with as much space as possible so it is easier to read. That's a really important tip in copy, guys. Use space. Don't put like long letters. Just put like maybe long sentence, a middle one, a short one, a long one, middle one, a short one. So it's more easy, more friendly. You need to think like this if you're sending an email to a friend, not selling them a huge sales letter. So did you know that most cases of back pain end up coming back? That's a good one. What happens if you totally get rid of back pain once and for all? You see, you're telling like, what happens if this is real? If this could happen, like, what would your life would be if you get rid of your back pain? So you make them imagine it, because imagination is way more powerful than reality, because you can imagine whatever you want, even if it's not possible, right? And you can idealize it, and you can feel like, people can feel like, my life is gonna be so much better if I achieve this. Okay? And then statistics are really powerful technique. So I'm gonna show you what I literally just go into Google and I type back pain statistics, and then I look for the one that I like the most, that it gets more attention, like this one. 50 to 80% of adults experience at least one episode of back pain during a lifetime. I love this one because everyone is gonna tell like, man, I'm gonna experience, even if I don't experience it right now, I'm gonna experience it in the future. And you might think like, wow, this number is so big, like I thought the number was big, but it's bigger than I thought. And really important thing here, guys, is to check for the references. So you need to see here that this is the reference, the Mayo Clinic College Medicine. That's really important, because if you remember the past persuasion principle that I show you about authority, people trust more when you tell them it's an authority than it's not you, it's not Carlo from back pain, it's the Mayo Clinic College of Medicine. And you put it here, really important. And this is one other one that I did that I liked really much. In the United States, an estimate of 149 million workdays are lost every year because of low back pain. So I went here. You need to go into the rabbit hole, guys, even if it takes longer, but it's gonna pay off, trust me. So you need to, I downloaded this PDF and I saw here like a really nice part, like work days are lost, and here you see this 6, that's the reference. So you go back down and you see 6, that's the reference. Okay, who says this? Like, people probably don't care about these people's names because it's not like a highest chance for them to recognize. So I look at this and say AMJ Public Health, and I was like, what is that? So obviously I Googled it, and it said that it means the American Journal of Public Health. That sounds way better than some names. And remember, guys, what I say is that you go for the highest probability. What is the highest chance that people are gonna recognize something? Some names or something that it says public health. I think public health, right? It arises some authority, even if it's not real, even if they never seen that name in their life before. Just telling public health or American Journal, that immediately arises authority. That's a good thing and a bad thing also, because we know, if you've seen my past persuasion principle videos, that anyone can fake it. Anyone can put like, yeah, this prestigious university says this and this and this. But obviously we go with the right path. So you need to look for the real references, okay, and look for them and give the proper credit, because it's like you spend so much time doing some work and out of nowhere people steal it from you. So, and we are not stealers. So the next part, you need to put some good old bullets, some arising curiosity bullets. So it's subject line, introduction, then like some statistics, something that is shocking, and then some really, really, really short but powerful bullets. And you put, yes, it's real, and the main reasons are, so you already know that people for sure want to read it. And what I did then is I looked for back pain reasons in Google, and this is the key here, pay attention here. I just looked for the ones that aroused my curiosity the most, and that's it. Like, the ones that I found myself looking at the most, that's the one that I got. So I was seeing here, and I saw this name, remember the sciatica. So I was like, okay, this might be interested, so I can prime them. You have to get them ready for what they are gonna see next. You can tell them like, yeah, this really cool story that has nothing to do with the next video or the thing that I want you to click. You need to make them ready and prime them and tell them like, hey, you might see this word, so I'm gonna tell you the meaning, so when you see it, you already know. And you need to play with that, guys. If you remember the other persuasion principle, that it's called familiarity, you need them to go to that place and see like, oh, I'm familiar with these concepts, so you are more interested and you have a higher chance of them being interested and reading all the way down. So herniated disc pressing on a nerve followed by a sharp shooting pain. You see the part of these words? Sharp shooting pain. Even that, I get like a cringe. I get like, oh, I don't want that sharp shooting pain. So you need to be really conscious, really aware of the words that you use and what emotions they arise, even to you. Sharp shooting pain or sciatica. So you have just said them like what sciatica means. So when they get into the sales video, they see this word like, oh, familiarity, I trust it more. That's just something that it works. So, and then I saw this one and it seemed like amazing for me. Like, it said coughing or sneezing. I was like, what? So I put it, obviously. Then straining the neck towards, such as when driving or using a computer. That's betting into the highest probability, because I think that most people probably drive and most people probably use their computer, so they're gonna relate, they're gonna feel related to it. Obviously this all depends on your audience, on your avatar, the people that you're telling, but here in general you just need to bet for the highest probability. Long driving sessions without a break, even with non-hunched. That's what aroused my curiosity so much. Like, I thought that maybe they tell me like, yeah, you're getting back pain because you're all the day like this hunch, but even if you're not hunched, like, why would I, right? So it has to do with the position and other stuff. So you put these short bullets, concise, really quickly, really powerful, arise some curiosity. That's the most important part. So they feel like, okay, I want to read, no, I want to know more, I want to know more, I want to know more. And then you tell them, hey, like, yeah, this is all the pain, all the thing, but hey, I got a good news. I discovered, or I made this video that shows you how to solve any back pain for good. Or this, you can read this article, or do this. You sell it to them, like, why should they click? And then put them, click here to see it, and this is a really nice touch. See you over there. Thanks, Carlos. So if it's a sales page that you made, it's a product that you are selling yourself, you can tell them, hey, I'll see you over there. And when they go back into the the video sales letter, you tell them, hey, welcome back, do this. It depends if it's your offer, or if you're doing an affiliate, or if you're doing some this. So this is the technique, guys. This is the raw step by step. I even show you what I search in Google, what do I do, what every single thing, so you can go out there, do your own email teaser, and get traffic, get sales, and get clicks. So if you enjoyed this, guys, please subscribe. If you want to see more of these free videos in the future, please subscribe down below. If you have any comments, any questions, I'll be glad to answer them, and I'll see you back today. Tomorrow.